the good life, full of fun.
Hey guys, look at my kitchen. Another exciting day in my kitchen. I think we get on an airplane. I think we head over to Italy, and I say we have some pasta, and we're gonna make aglio e olio, which is essentially garlic with oil and pepperoncino, which is like a red hot pepper, okay? Perfect, absolutely simple, easy, delicious. So real simple. We're gonna go over the ingredients fast here, and we're gonna get started making some pasta. All right, so I've got a pound of linguine. I've got 1 red pepper. We're gonna use the whole thing. Now, if you don't like it really hot, back off on the pepper. If you like it really hot, get a bigger red pepper or put two red peppers. I've got essentially 5 cloves of garlic here. I got some flat parsley, underrated herb. Parsley is peppery and it's got a little earth to it, and it's definitely got that citrus flavor to it. So we're gonna add that to the end just to finish it off, dress it out. It's fantastic. We're gonna have some salt. I'm gonna use some pink Himalayan because I think it's sexy. I'm gonna use some fresh black ground pepper. We're obviously a part of the center of the dish. In fact, it's in its title, is olive oil. So as some of you guys know, I got a farm in Italy in Vico del Gargano. It's just north of Bari, East Coast, and we make our own olive oil. So we work with some other farms to bring here to the United States what I think is some of the best olive oil. It's true, authentic, extra virgin olive oil. It's called Vito and Joe's after my 2 children. And it's earthy, peppery, grassy, and it's all the real deal. I mean, it's from olives grown in Italy, plucked right from those farms, pressed within a day, and then bottled and shipped right here to the United States. You can grab yourself a bottle right on Facebook, on our website, Cooking in Town with Joe, or you can go right to Amazon, punch in Vito and Joe's. You get a large bottle, small bottle, we'll drop ship it right to your house. Fantastic. All right, so what do you say we get started? So first thing I need a pot of water with some salt. So I got that going, and I'm just gonna turn up the heat. And while that's heating up, you're gonna have time to put all the ingredients, right? Pasta's made, so I'm just gonna dump that in there, right? And then what I wanna do is I wanna cut up my pepper, and I wanna get cleaned up my garlic, okay? So let's get rocking on that. So on the pepper, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna cut it up nice small. We're gonna use the whole thing other than the stem. And I want it small, and I'm gonna use the seeds and everything. And I'm gonna cut it one more time. So you see how some of these are a little bit wider? I'm gonna give it another cut because I want a nice little piece. I don't want a big hunk of red pepper in my dish for me because it's gonna be too hot. Next is our garlic. Think of somebody you don't like, you give it a whack, it makes you feel better already, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and skin these guys. I'm gonna give it a nice little cut. And I don't want it too small, so I like a little bit more of what I call a rustic cut. And that's it, absolutely perfect. Now we're gonna go right over the stove, we're gonna start cooking. I'll tell you, one of the tricks to make this absolutely delicious is if you subscribe to our channel. How do you like that as a transition segment? Little red button right down, and you click that, and I'll tell you, anytime we do a recipe, I travel to Italy several times a year, we've got some specials on olive oil or other products, you're gonna get an email. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. All right, we're ready to rock. What do you say we head over to the stove? We're gonna make some aglio e olio with linguine and pepperoncino with Vito and Joe's olive oil. Talk to you guys in a minute. First thing you're gonna do, about 1/3 cup of olive oil. I use Vito and Joe's, best olive oil in the world, if I haven't plugged that yet. Turn the heat up low, and I'm popping in my red pepper, my garlic. Give that a stir. Oh, that is good. While that's cooking in the pan, I'm gonna go ahead and put my pasta in. So I'm gonna dump that right in. Water's been salted. I got a great video on how to make pasta like a master, so go check it out. It's right on our YouTube channel. So this is gonna go about 7 minutes, give or take. Give it that perfect al dente, right? The key is to have a lot of water and stir it a few times. It won't stick, it'll be perfect. Oil will prevent that water, any flavors from absorbing into the pasta, so you don't want to add that at this point. So while that's simmering down, like I said, I don't want to fry it, I'm going to add just a little bit of salt, just a pinch of salt, and definitely some fresh ground pepper. About a teaspoon, and that'll just all release. The flavors will all marry. Oh, that's beautiful. I'll tell you, the smell in here, unbelievable. Now the goal here is to get the garlic tender, not really brown, and I want that red pepper to be tender as well. So when I push through it, you'll find it'll break apart very easily. We're almost there. So that's perfect, cooking great. So a little trick you can do, just add a little bit of that pasta water right to So the oil, one, it's gonna steam it. It'll add to a little bit of a softened cook to it, deglazes and slows that cooking process down, so it cools the oil down. So that is absolutely perfect. Pasta's almost done. I can smell it already. Garlic pepperoncino, olive oil, perfecto. Our pasta is perfect, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add it right to the dish. So I'm gonna bring this right over to the side of the dish. Oh, look at that. And don't worry about having a little bit of pasta water in there, that's fine. And then you're gonna just mix it up, stir it right in that dish. Just give it a beautiful stir, look at that. That is good. Look at that, right? And then I want, see all those beautiful little bits? I don't want one little piece hanging out. I want every bit in there. Oh. So now I'm gonna take some of that fresh parsley. I'm just gonna cut that up. I'm gonna cut it. I'll tell you again, you can smell the citrus right off of it. It's so beautiful. Now one of my little secrets is I like to put it on there first. You know, maybe 2/3 of it, right? And then what I like to do is get it stirred in there. So everybody gets a little green, a little color in their dish. And then I just take that last bit and I hit it right on top. Oh, just fantastic. Time to mangiare, okay? So I'm gonna take a nice hunk and I wanna get some of that pepper in there. Oh, look at that, right? You use those tongs, get it right in there, and then just do a nice little twirl. When you do that, you get a little bit of a, you know, you're trying to get a little bit of an elevation. So traditionally, this is not served with cheese. So that's it right there. Oh, I'll tell you. That is the smell of Italy right there. The pasta's perfect. It's that perfect al dente, so it's got a nice little chew right in the center. You can smell the, you know, the olive oil, the garlic, and you just get a little bit of that pepper. Perfect. That nice little salt and pepper added right at the end was perfect. You get that flavor, almost like the creaminess of the pasta. And then you get the oil, and then you're getting the pepper, the salt, the garlic, the olive oil, like it marries perfect. And then right at the end, you just get a little bit of the heat. You know, not overwhelming, but oh, it's absolutely perfect. One little bit more black clay. I wish I could give that right to you, man. Boy, that recipe's worth a subscription, right? Isn't it, guys? Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget, shut off the electronics and shut off the TV. Spend some time with your family in the kitchen. I'll tell you, those are memories that'll last a lifetime. Don't forget, subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook. Don't forget to grab yourself a beautiful bottle of Italy right in your own kitchen. Vito and Joe's go on our Facebook, our website, or on Amazon. And guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you celebrating your heritage, certainly setting some new traditions for you and your family. Until next week, mwah, buon appetito.
Good life, full of fun, seems to be